we can come up with the ratio from all three. So in words, the ratio that I'm describing is that you're running a marathon or 26.2 miles at a speed of 5 miles per hour. So on our table, if we're comparing miles per hour, we're comparing miles to hours, or we could write that as miles to hours, or miles over hours. That is how we could write this ratio. So miles is a distance, hours is a time. So we're comparing distance over time, which is speed. So if we're going 5 miles per hour, how many miles did we travel in 1 hour? Well, if we're doing 5 per hour, 1 hour, we'd go 5 miles. In 2 hours, go 10 miles. 3, you'd go 15. So how long would it take us to finish this marathon at this 5 mile per hour pace? After 4 hours, we'd be at 20 miles. 5 hours, we'd be at 25. So it'd be just a little bit over 5. So maybe about 5.1 hours to get to this 26 mark. Just a little bit over 5. So on this graph here, I want to highlight a few points for you guys to see. I have the miles on the vertical axis, and I have time going across the bottom on the horizontal axis. So the distance traveled is at 5. When you travel 5 miles, it would take you 1 hour to travel that distance. To get to 10 miles, it would be 2. If we follow 3 up, how far did you go? 15 miles. So 4 is at 20 miles, and 5 brings us to 25 miles. So to go 26 miles, it's just a little bit over 5 hours. So this graph shows us the same ratio that this table displays, and the words tell us the same thing also, that we're going 5 miles per hour. So we could make a table from the words, and we could take this graph and also make a table from it. You could take all of these points and say, well, at 1 hour, which is this, we're at 5 miles. At 2 hours, we're at 10 miles. So at 2, we're at 10. And every point where we can tell that the time correlates to the distance, we could write that in the table. And as long as this makes a straight line, we're going to have equivalent ratios, and it'll be proportionate or proportional ratio.